Alright y'all, so Joker 2 is on the way, and attendees of the Venice Film Festival got to check it out, guys, and we have their reactions and reviews, and y'all, I'm curious to see how this one pans out because the first one was very controversial, so I want to see how the reactions are looking for this one. So let's not wait too much longer. Let's dive into the first reactions for Joker Folie. Let's do it. Let's start with my good friend Ren Geekness here, who says Joker Folie is perhaps too ambitious for its own good, but it crafts a more inspired identity for its gritty world and mind of Arthur Fleck. The result is an insane, colorfully dark, and unpredictable genre blend that at last captures the truism and essence of the Joker. So wow, okay, it sounds like it's darker, colorfully dark. I like that comment. That's awesome. Unpredictable, like to hear that. I definitely want to see and hear about Lady Gaga, because y'all, that is who I'm so excited to hear about for this one. But it sounds like the mind of Arthur Fleck is more explored in this one. Let's continue. We've got Joseph Deckelmeyer, who says, after watching Joker Folie, I needed some time to process. It wasn't what I expected, but in the best way possible. Todd Phillips and Scott Silver took a bold creative leap. The film feels like an indie art house film in a lot of ways. That's Joker 2 is partially a mix of a prison and courtroom drama blended with a musical. It's dark and intense. Oh man, okay, that sounds good. Dark and intense. I did expect outstanding performances, and Joker delivered. Lady Gaga is flawless, and Joaquin Phoenix shines with his nuanced brilliance. He set the bar high in the first film and exceeded it in this one. Okay, wow, so a higher level of performing than the first one for Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. Y'all, I'm so excited for the movie because she's in it. Huge Gaga fan, so cannot wait to see it. Cannot wait to hear the singing. Let's continue on, guys. We've got Ruben Nepals, who says, Joker 2 as a musical, it actually incredibly works. Joaquin is terrific as a singing Joker, and Todd Phillips' big gamble that pays off thanks to his cast, including Lady Gaga and the surprising yet perfect and ironic selection of songs. Who knew? Which, y'all, I will admit, this being a musical at first had me a little nervous, but it sounded like the musical aspect of it is really delivering so far. We've got John Nguyen, who says, Joker 2 defies all expectations. The Jukebox musical features raw, engaging performances from Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix. I do feel it will divide audiences, but at its core, it's an intriguing look at the duality of Arthur Fleck and the Joker. So we get that duality of the personalities. I'm definitely excited to explore more of that, explore more of the mind of Arthur Fleck, because the first one we kind of got a little bit of that throughout the film, and of course we've got that turn into the Joker, but it sounds like they're going to explore multiple avenues of that. Darker, bigger, bolder performance from Joaquin Phoenix, a great performance from Gaga. So far, this is sounding good. IndieWire says, needless to say, Joker 2 does not give the people what they want. On the contrary, it actively courts the disappointment of its own fandom. Oh wow, feels like it's bad. Uh-oh, it sounds like IndieWire didn't quite like it, but I mean, does it court the disappointment of its own fandom? I'm like, okay, what exactly does it do to maybe get the fans riled up against it? But let's continue. We've got The Ramp, who said, Joker Folie review. Todd Phillips' odd, ambitious musical sequel confronts and challenges his own Oscar-winning film. Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga face the music and dance. And it sounds like maybe there's a couple of challenges, maybe on the ideals of the first film. That's not a terrible thing. I think the message of Joker can be a little jumbly, so I definitely think challenging that a little bit could be really cool, and adding Lady Gaga to this just creates this dynamic between these two characters that is just riveting to see on screen, I'm sure. I cannot wait for this movie. Enemy Quick Sentence says, Lady Gaga shines in a provocative prison musical that will upset some fans of the original. So it sounds like maybe this is the third review in a row we've seen. Maybe it's a little different and subverty from the original Joker. I kind of expected that with it being a musical and featuring Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. I figured it would subvert some expectations a little bit, so I'm going in already expecting that, but let's continue. We've got Empire, who says, as sweet and beguiling a musical romance as is possible to have between two murderous psychopaths. I probably said that completely wrong. But it says, it sounds like it's a sweet little romance. Some of these are just a sentence long. We've got Joker, Folie review, Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, and Todd Phillips' brilliant musical return to a world of... So they teasing people trying to get them clicks. We got Variety review. The premise of Joker is an audacious concept. It's one that demands an audacious execution. And for the most part, that doesn't happen in the film. Joaquin and Lady Gaga star in a cracked jukebox musical, but it doesn't let Joker be Joker enough. So we're seeing this divide here. It sounds like there's a divide where some critics and content creators are really enjoying the daring steps it's taking, and then it sounds like a lot of publications like Variety, Empire, Deadline, other critics are not quite liking it as much, saying that doesn't let Joker be Joker enough, there's not enough Joker. But I feel like, you know, you've got this kind of split in characters here. You've got the Bonnie and Clyde, so you're gonna have to, we have a whole film exploring Clyde in the first one. We gotta explore Bonnie a little bit in this one, and the relationship between the two of them. Finally, we have Screen Rant here who says, an improved sequel engineered to antagonize Joker fans. Now, are we talking Joker fans of that first movie? Because very different from Joker fans of the casual, actual Joker villain. So I wonder what they mean by that sentence. Maybe I should click the review, y'all. And I had one more I wanted to hit here. We've got this one from IGN that says, despite the best efforts of Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga, and an opening hour set in Arkham Asylum, Joker Folie wastes its potential as a movie musical, a courtroom drama, and a sequel that has anything meaningful to say about or add to the Joker. I think they meant to say that doesn't have anything meaningful to say. Wow, okay, woo, yeah, another crazy one, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Does this change your attitude for the Joker 2? Listen, I already expected it was going to be very different, very bold and daring, and much different than the first one, because the first one was pretty different and daring in terms of telling the story of the Joker, and this isn't the usual Joker we know. So I think they have a lot more to play with in terms of where they can take this Joker. Lady Gaga being in it, I think, as Harley Quinn, creates this dynamic that's maybe very different from the Joker and Harley we're used to. Y'all, I am really still excited for Joker Folie à Deux, but it sounds like there is a split in the reactions. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. How you feeling about these first reactions for Joker 2? Because wow, I think that we're split here, and I think audiences and critics will be kind of split. But y'all gotta let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below for Geekly Goods, y'all. That's the channel. The name is Leo Rydell, and here we talk Marvel, DC, movies, and TV on the regular. So hit that subscribe button down below for reactions, reviews, and more, and we'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.